Yeah, so it was really good. So we travelled down Friday, and then the main competition was on the Saturday. So we did the teams competition on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we did a workshop with one of the famous choreographers that they had there, and then we did solos and duos, and then we came back Sunday night. So yeah, it was really good. It was a really good weekend with everybody.
So in terms of results, how did that go?
So we got third in the world, the team. So we was in the over 16 advanced category. So that's one of the hardest categories that they do. So we was up against the best. They only placed the top three. So we got a third place. The rest of the teams didn't place. But the competition was so high because there was a lot from this country, but there was a lot from other countries as well. So we was lucky to even get placed, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously you were heading into this one with a lot of confidence. So did it match your expectations? Were you happy with the placing? Yeah,
definitely. Well, to be honest, we went there thinking, even just to qualify, just to get to that competition is amazing. So I said to the kids, if we don't get placed, we weren't going there to get placed. We was going there for the experience. So to get placed and get third in the world, I said to him, it's a massive achievement, really. And you all should be proud of yourselves, really, because that's one of the biggest competitions we've ever done, that one.
I was going to say, you've mentioned the experience, and how important is an experience such as that for young kids to not just help them grow in confidence, but maybe push them to the next level?
Massive, it's massive. Like, even just, I said to even qualify to get to Worlds, it's such an amazing thing anyway, but for them to get there and experience it and know what they can achieve if they continued with the dancing. Obviously we've got a team made up of 10, so I'm obviously the oldest in the team, but the youngest is 7. So for kids that age to go and experience that, to go and do workshops and do all that and compete in one of the hardest categories, I've achieved for them, and I said it makes them want to do more, and it makes them want to push themselves more to do more things.
Yeah.
Because this team are going to be auditioning for Britain's Got Talent as well. Obviously, you know that we've done Britain's Got Talent in the past, but not for many years. I think it might have been 2018 that we last auditioned for. But it just pushes the kids when they're in an environment like that and they see how big of a competition it is. It pushes the kids and they want to do more, and it makes them progress massively.
Yeah, definitely. So in terms of Britain's Got Talent, will it be a new routine, or will it just be building on the one you did at the Crawley event?
Yeah, so it'll be building on the one that we've done for the Crawley event. Obviously, we've got a lot of good feedback on our routine, and in our routines, as you know, we do a lot of tricks and stuff like that, and we was noticed for that at World. So there was a lot of teams. Obviously, they all go with their own style and everything else, but there wasn't any teams that was as diverse as us. So we obviously had a massive age group in ours. So there was a lot of different age groups, whereas some teams in the over 16s, they're all over 18s. They're all as a standard adult sort of thing. And we had a lot of the tricks, so we was taking a lot of risks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to compete at Britain's Got Talent 18, but just add to.
When will you be auditioning for Britain's Got Talent then? When will that be taking place?
Well, I'm sure it's the back end of this year. I'm just waiting on confirmation email to see when our audition is, but it is usually before Christmas time when we audition.
Yeah. And in terms of the routine itself, how long does it take to master it? Is it a good few months? I mean, how much dedication is needed to perfect it?
Well, this routine, we competed at one of the Northwest Regionals in February, where we got the first place to qualify for the Worlds. So we used part of that routine, but we've been working on it since February. So February to October that's how long we've been working. Putting a lot of extra rehearsals, so some of them have been here for like 4 hours on a Saturday, doing extra rehearsals through the week. And the hard work has paid off. I said to the kids, you really need to be proud of what you've done, because they have put the extra hours in, and they have been going home, they've been practising, they've been doing as much as they can when they're in the studio and they're on mic, they're always practising to get everything right. And I said to them when I watched the video back, I said, I can't follow the video, like, even just to go out there and smash it like they did, I said I'm happy with whatever result. But yeah, it does take a long time to master it, because they're not the easiest of routines. We do take a lot of risks when we're doing the big tricks and stuff, so it's not just a couple of months worth of work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a long process, and obviously you like to keep busy. Have you got anything else going on at the studio?
So we started our Staley Bridge classes a couple of weeks ago. I think I mentioned it to you last time, and that has just taken off massively. We did a show a couple of weeks ago. We did that before we did the Worlds, and these Staley Bridge classes, we've only been going 3 weeks, and we had something like over 18 kids in our 2 to 6 year class. So we're just getting the demand is really high. So that's one of the new things that we've got coming up. In December, we've got our presentation evening where all the kids, attend, all the students. They get trophies, medals, just to commend them for their hard work that they've done throughout the year, really. Next year, we'll be going on to doing more qualifiers to qualify for the Worlds again next year. So we've got quite a lot coming up, to be fair.
Brilliant stuff.
Keeping us busy.
Sounds good. And obviously we're coming up to Christmas now, and I know that you've held social events in the past to celebrate what you've done, to have a bit of enjoyment. Will that be another thing again coming up in December?
Yeah, so that's included within our presentation evening. So we have a presentation evening, but it's also a Christmas party. So it's not just to say how it's for the kids, for their hard work and everything. It's to celebrate with our sort of Blaze family. So we have a DJ going on, and it's just like a Christmas party, really. So it's open to all our students throughout the academy, and that's how we celebrate all the hard work that they've done throughout the year. And not only that, the parents get to enjoy it with the Blaze family as well. So it is really nice.